Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Crazy Truth. I'm your sunburned host with the most, slightly bruised, Cole, and I'm here with the lovely, lovely Miss Amanda.
Hey, as someone reminded me of my lines this weekend.
Yeah, no shit. So we are here to titillate, and otherwise alleviate and fucking fuck shit up and make shit up and go. So today is going to be a fun fucking show because this is a recap show, kids. It's recap time to the greatest fucking party around, Crazy Summer Nights. But first, wait, this is season 4. Episode, guess what episode it is? You have any idea?
Have no idea.
I do. I know exactly.
It's like
what
170.
No. If you think that I would miss this number, it is 169. 169. Plus, I looked before we did this.
Okay.
I wrote it down.
You
see?
cheater.
Fuck yeah, I cheat. I'm not stupid. So, anyhow.
I'm kidding.
Anyways, so real quick, let's give a paid shout out. Fucking A. Shout out to our paid sponsors. We're gonna have a new one next week, right, I believe. Anyways, but for the time being, you know what? Here's the deal: 3 million swingers can't be wrong. Do you want all the latest, greatest information about the lifestyle, the movers, shakers, and whatnot? Then you need to be reading ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. Check them out. We have ads in there. We're in there. We're gonna be at their award show. We're gonna present. But check them out. This is where smart swingers get all their information. So check those out. Now, also.
So dumb swingers can't?
No, dumb swingers can't read. So, also now, if you're a dumb swinger, we'll help you. We'll learn you. Anywho, so also, for all of you listening around the country and around the world, here's the reality. Do you want you want your beef to taste better? Where should you get information on how to make your meat taste better? Should you get your beef to taste better from, I don't know, Oregon? No. How about, I don't know, New York? No. You guys have great meat there and all, don't get me wrong, but if you want to get the best fucking meat rub in the world, you're going to get it from a Nebraska company. That's right, you're going to go to our good friends at SmokingMeatBarbecueTreats.com and check out all 4 of their rubs, 5 of their rubs actually. Local company, lifestyle friendly because they're in the lifestyle. Great fucking meat rubs. They've given us some. We have rubbed our meat and cooked our meat with it. That's why I only have one nut.
I'll rub your meat.
Anyways, check them out today. That is SmokingMeatBarbecueTreats.com. You can't go wrong with a good Nebraska rub. I love that.
I'll rub
Anyways, moving right along. So, I forgot where else I was going to go with that. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. Not that important. Who cares? Next.
Really? You don't care?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Next week we'll be adding some additional information. We'll be educating folks. That's what we do.
Okay.
So here's the deal. So we just got done. We got some. By the way, for those of you who don't know what we do this in front of our live Facebook group, secret Facebook group, Casbank. Shh! Don't tell the others. So they'll be adding in, chiming in, and a whole lot of the fuckers there are crazy fuckers are part of the Casbah Army. You're going to hear that more and more and start looking for Casbah Army gear everywhere because guess what? You can be in the other groups, and that's great, that's neat, that's cute, or you can be in the fucking Swinger Army, which is a Casbah Army, just saying. Anyways, but we are going to talk about the greatest party of the summer that just completed. Where would that be? That would be at Crazy Summer Nights. Fuck you, Phil. Yes, that's
I'm like, damn it, we just threw away corn.
We did. No, yeah, Phil's joining us. Phil's actually, I was going to talk, I'm going to pull like you do Kim at this point in time. You're going early in the script. Fucker, I was going to talk about them. Phil's from the East Coast.
I didn't say shit.
Not you, I was talking to Phil. That's why I said Phil.
Oh.
I'm hassling Phil right now.
I thought you were making fun of me.
No, I'm just looking at you for the camera. We're also live and we're also on Facebook. So.
Wait, what? We are?
I don't know. Whatever. Who fucking knows what's going on? It's fucking Tuesday night. We're recording because I'm still fucking tired from this weekend.
Oh, I
because
have yet to catch up.
Ass and took fucking names. Kick. It was the shiznizzle. So, Crazy Summer Nights.
Don't even say that anymore.
I do because I'm fucking almost 50.
Which
Which we'll talk about that in a little bit too.
I'm sure
So this was my birthday weekend celebration. I was the birthday princess for the weekend. Oop, oop. And
he called
it was
himself a princess.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Did you have a tiara?
Pretty boy, pretty hair. What? Yes, I did. I did actually. We pictures floating around of me. Drunk.
There is a picture of you in a tiara. Never mind.
Yes,
I
there
take that
is.
back.
And I want to say to the young lady who let me wear that tiara, thank you. Anyways, let's just, okay, so I'll put the highlight out here right off the bat. We have been doing events now for 5 years.
Yeah.
We've been doing big events for 5 years, right?
Correct.
Here's the deal. In all those events over the course of 5 years, I have fucked or played at 3 of those events in 5 years, and this being was the 3rd one. And the other one of the other ones was my birthday weekend at Krazy Summer Nights also. So Krazy Summer Nights is a place where Cole gets lucky. Just saying. No, that sounds like a typical swinger story there. But anyway, so what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about...
No.
And then everything was perfect.
No, they talk about getting laid, not getting laid.
No doubt. So but we're going to recap because we had a fucking blast with 136 of our very closest friends came and partied with us. We broke the campground record, and thank you, Amy, and broke the campground record for the most people they've had, and then we're going to talk about what we're going to do and what's going on next. But first, shall we? What do you want to? Where do we want to start? There's so much fucking. Look, there was so much kick-assery going on.
Start from the beginning.
Wow. So.
Or do you want to hit the highlight?
The
you
nice
want to go
thing
backwards?
Exactly.
Fuck off. No,
I don't care.
We go from the beginning.
We start from the start.
Because we got there a day early so we could get everything in order.
Which actually what that means is we were fucked 2 days earlier than that trying to get everything together.
Oh
yes.
my god.
Well,
the week leading up to it, I was doing so much cooking and shit.
Okay, so first we need to give a shout out. We got lots of shout outs to give. We've got shout outs to give. Give a shout out to Beth and Alex.
Yeah.
Beth and Alex, they had a minivan. And they had their own stuff, and then we just
don't live too far away from us.
No, and we commandeered it, and we stuffed that fucker full of more stuff.
Like, hey, we have this, we have this.
Well, they were nice. This is the Midwestern way. They were like, hey, is there anything we can help you with? And we're like, and we said it without giggling to them. Yes, well, maybe. Why don't you come over and bring the minivan? At which point in time, then
they offered to bring stuff out if we didn't have room, and thank God because the car was so jam-packed full.
God.
It wasn't funny enough to where we stopped at a gas station on the way, and I said I need to get my charger out of the trunk. And you go, okay, so go ahead and pop the trunk, and I go out to the trunk and stuff is sliding.
It was like fucking Sesame Street. The doors are open, shit's flying out. It was awesome.
And the whole back seat was completely full.
So we get out there. And we were in a new place. We were in a new location. The campground. We were right up front.
Yeah, usually we have the big cottage in back.
But we were right up front. So when you walk through the pearly gates, when you came through to the clothing optional natural pines, the first fucking thing you saw, you understood quickly, very quickly, that you know what, it's our house and it's our fucking world, and welcome to the world of Casbah and the Casbah Army. Because first thing you saw was our big middle finger flag, Krazy Casbah, and our Krazy Casbah banner right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
But real quick, I want to stop here first. I want to get this in early right now while people are still listening. Okay, I want to give a huge shout out to several of our sponsors for the event. Okay, because here's the deal. We are able to do these things and do more and more things because of our corporate sponsors. And some of our corporate sponsors are not, some of them were big companies. Okay, like Cassidy. Thank you, Cassidy. Well, I'd edit that out probably. Whatever. I don't care. We're not going to, though. Cassidy was a huge sponsor for us. We also had ASN Magazine was a big sponsor for us. We also had Forbidden Omaha was a huge sponsor for us. And then we also, so those are some of those are big company sponsors for us. Mm-hmm. But we also then had we had individuals and their companies. We had Dixon Trucking was a big sponsor for us. We had Frontier Farms was a big sponsor for us. We had Wireless and am I fucking being completely moronic with
Smoking Meats Barbecue Treats.
We had Smoking we had Smoking Meats Barbecue Treats where it was a sponsor for us. And the reason I want to give a shout out to all those people is because Cassie sent a lot of stuff for us to give out. ASN did a bunch of shirts for us to give out to people.
That we forgot to take pictures
of.
So you can always share your picture.
Yeah, please, if you got one of them got the ASN shirts, put it on there. But not only then, like Smoking Meat, and Frontier Farms and Dixon Trucking, not only did they sponsor their lifestyle people that were there, that then they also helped. They all sponsored different things on our poker walk, which we'll talk about in a minute. And instead of just going, okay, we sponsored, now you do your own thing, they worked their tables. They wanted to. They enjoyed working their tables. We had volunteers out there, people that stepped up to volunteer. A big shout out to Cliff. He stepped up and he worked one of our shot tables. Cliff and Jeanette worked one of our shot tables for us.
Cliff. Jeanette wasn't sitting next to him.
Oh, it was just Cliff on that one, yeah. But Jeanette helped in the kitchen, helped cooking and cleaning up food in the kitchen. We had Doug, who is a regular out at the Natural Pines, who helped and took over running the cornhole tournament for us. We had other volunteers that just jumped in to help wherever, again, Beth and Alex on all kinds of stuff. Look, anytime we needed help with something, we didn't have to ask. People just jumped in. It was the Midwest way. And then also I want to give a huge shout out to, obviously, the MILF sponsored by Connection Still drunk. Connection Travel came out and we're going to talk about the MILF contest. And the Upside Down Pineapples came with them and broadcast that live. And that exposure coming all the way from the East Coast to hang with us was incredible. I want to give a huge shout out to Sunshine from Sex Talk with Sunshine. She came out and hung out with us. I totally fanboyed and she gave me a calendar. But no, she came out and got to...
You could have seen him.
She came out and hung out with us and partied with us. Nikki from In Bed with Nikki came out and talked to us. So you have Sex Talk with Sunshine. She is from Maryland. The Upside Down Pineapples and MILF is from Pennsylvania and Delaware. You had Nikki is from Kansas City, and
well, actually, I think Lexington is.
Yeah, somewhere. But again, a jaunt. These people all came a long ways to come party with us, and that was awesome. And I have to tell you, it's a huge compliment to me when people that put on events, which all of those people put on events in their own areas, say, "Oh my God, your event was awesome." That's awesome. Now, that's a huge compliment. The biggest compliments, obviously, are the people that are coming out and that are our army, our people, and come out and are saying how many things they got crossed off of bucket lists and how much fun they had and came out of their shell. So we're gonna get to all this stuff. So Thursday, there are several other people that come out on Thursday also. And if I'm missing anybody,
Mark, I was sad you missed it too.
So yeah, and there was, and I know there's a whole bunch of other people we missed, and I'm gonna give. Well, I better do it now while I'm thinking about it. Also, a big shout out to John and Rhonda that own the Natural Pines.
Yes.
Because Rhonda and I spent lots of quality time on the phone, them moving things, making things work, getting things as we needed it, just busting ass. And helping make the birthday and the event successful. So, look, the cool thing, this is why we're at the Army, because an Army, it takes everybody. Everybody has a job. Every single person is important, and everybody really is. And yes, Danny did offer to help. Yeah.
And I gotta fuck you.
Yeah. That's a good way. Yeah, that's it. So, but the thing is everybody just being a part, and oh my God, everybody offered to help. Anything, hey, if you need anything, let us know. And on top of all of that, we said bring, at least if everybody would bring a can of food to donate.
Yeah.
And we had a mountain of food, because you know what? A whole lot of people didn't just bring a can of food. They brought several cans or several boxes or a bag of food or a
case.
A case. We filled a giant box and we had a giant stack, two giant stacks of cans of food next to it. That the Pines is gonna give to a local food bank in one of the small communities right around there. So here's the thing. This just shows you can have and look, there was a whole lot of fucking going on.
Yeah, there was.
A whole lot of drinking going on. A whole lot of partying and laughing and having fun. going on, there was 0. Let me say that again. 136 people, a lot of them didn't know each other, getting to know each other, drinking, getting naked, having fun, and 0 issues.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
That's awesome.
That's us. We did a vow renewal. There were people getting remarried. There was...
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Did you want to like go in order of stuff?
Yeah. So Thursday night, I do have to say this. So normally, the little cabin thing that we were in, which was badass. It was awesome, except it doesn't have a bathroom. And the reason that's important is because Thursday morning, about 4 a.m, and
Friday morning.
Or Friday morning, but yeah. For those that were out there with tents, sorry, I'm gonna laugh because it's kind of funny. All of a sudden, we heard the tink, 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 tink sound of raindrops. They were falling on the cabin,
Flash
and
of lightning.
clap of thunder.
You look out the window. There's the flag whipping.
Oh,
I'm like, you might better go get that flag
Just
before it flies away.
pouring rain. All of a sudden, just started going. It went straight up typhoon.
This was at 4:30.
Yeah.
In the morning.
And I had to pee, and I'm like, well, here's the thing. I peed off the deck. Sorry, guys at the Pines, I peed off the deck. It is what it is. So, and then I came in, and you're like, and I'm stripping my underwear off because the rain is blowing. It wasn't coming down. It wasn't sprinkling. It wasn't like, oh, let's sing in the rain. It was like fucking, we're going to drown your ass type of thing. Cleansing the earth, motherfuckers. Down, and I was soaked. Somebody else had to pee also. And she wouldn't just stick her butt off the dock.
Oh, it was blowing.
So it was a blowing. So when I went back into bed and opened the curtains, I watched her run.
I got lucky. It massively, like, pretty much quit. There was, like, some sprinkles. So I had on my sandals, about bit it going down the stairs because I slipped. I'm like,
which would have
shit.
been funny as fuck.
And then I ran across the street.
And I laid in bed and opened the curtains and looked out and giggled my fucking ass off as she went sprinting across the street.
I peed and
But
came back.
so the next morning when people are coming out, most of the tents were pretty okay. One was had a lot.
But then I
of
was
water.
up for the day. I didn't go back to sleep. I played on my phone. And then I went back and grabbed a cup of coffee. And then there were some other people.
Yes,
that...
Misty, you did make it rain. We'll get to that story too.
Then, you know, there was people sitting in there that had the tent that got 2 inches of water in it and having to dry out their tent.
And notice we're laughing with you. That's what's really most important.
We love you.
Yeah. So, but then when the people started to come, and here's what was so cool. So to make sure there was enough space, all the tents had to be doubled up in spaces. Mm-hmm. And I have to tell you, I was nervous about it. Mm-hmm. And there were people that were nervous about it. Mm-hmm. But talk about an instant icebreaker. Mm-hmm. It was so funny. Now, mind you, we had people coming in again. We talked about the folks coming in from the East Coast, all of us. We also had people coming in from Texas, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Illinois, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Wyoming. Yeah, we had people coming from all over. And here's a bunch of people that didn't know each other. But you know, when you're setting up tents and the person next to you set up a tent, you start to talk.
I mean, I saw people helping other people set up their tents.
Fuck yeah, just setting up their tents. You know, because it was windy. It was pretty windy, and so people helping each other. And within, as Friday progresses, the day went going, because our activities really didn't start till Friday evening. Mm-hmm. And started going. People are already starting to hang out, and you're seeing people starting to share shots and having beers and starting to talk. It was like a great instant icebreaker. Part of what makes that so cool is because, again, that's nothing that we did. Right. That's just people. That's people being cool with each other. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody's there for the same thing to have a good time, and that's fucking awesome. So, you know, we were all. You have to understand. I become JoJo the circus monkey at these events. Because I'm like, like if you go drinking at a bar with me, my worst fear in the world is that you're not having fun, right? So I'm like terrified about people not having fun. So how I counter that fear is I drink,
and you overdose it,
and I make sure, and I'm in full bore, like we're gonna make sure people. You are gonna laugh if you're around me one way or that you can't help it.
But he was a little panicked. Are they having fun? Are you like having fun? Are
Dude,
they having fun?
The only time I ask more questions than that is after I fucking hook up with somebody. I'm like, did you come? Are you sure? Did you come? Are you sure? It's the same type of thing. I'm like, are you having fun?
Did she come?
Are you having fun? You know what? I didn't actually ask.
Oh, you didn't ask.
I'm basing on some things that went on right after that, yes.
Okay.
But I hope so. Still talk to me the next day.
Didn't
Anyways,
ask.
but everybody, and what's cool about Crazy Summer Nights is what is fun is different for everybody. There were some people that were having fun just chilling out in their tents and in their campsite, just maxing around. There's some people that had fun because they were in the pool and all day long. Everybody's thing of fun is totally different out there, and that's awesome. So, and yes, you gotta have the rum. That's right. And thank you to everybody who was giving. Thank you to everybody who gave me rum and booze for my birthday. I appreciate it.
You came back
my,
with a lot.
My liver hates you all, but I love you. And thank you to everybody who kept giving me shots. Just saying. So as Friday night progressed on, we did a really cool meet and greet, which you and Beth had worked on and come up with a scavenger hunt of people.
Yep.
By the way, there of all those people, very few of them had upside down or had pineapple tattoos. There was only like
we
two.
did find three people.
Three? So, yeah.
Later, some of them weren't at the actual scavenger hunt.
Yeah. So
it was like, your typical who's been in it the longest, who's been in it the least, who traveled the farthest, who lives closest. But then we also had who can stand on one foot for a minute.
Yeah.
Find a guy that can sing at least 6 seconds of a Britney Spears song.
Yep.
Do the Macarena.
Yeah.
What else was there?
There was Mrs. said that was fun. That's good.
That was the point. Force you to go up to and ask people.
Yeah.
Somebody that speaks with an accent. We happened to have one person that had a Hispanic accent.
Yep. That's right. Yeah. And alphabet backwards. That's right. That's another one.
Yeah, like anybody can do that, but I threw that in there to stop
actually,
everybody.
somebody did it. Kobe
Are you
did it.
serious?
Yeah, Kobe were able to do it.
I'd have to write it down. Then I can read it.
And one of our guys is former law enforcement. He's like, we don't actually do that. I was never actually
Really?
text. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But everybody had fun. Here's the other thing. We had like a 2-second go over the rules thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we, and then we were off to the races with the shenanigans. So,
yes, do a yoga pose. A lot of people came up to me for that one. Sign Amanda's body.
Signed Amanda body. Okay, so Cole spent a lot of time going around finding markers to write all over Amanda. And everybody seemed to like that. Everybody seemed to, you had numbers written on.
Misty wanted, she goes, can I share a picture with Chad of the signature on my body? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. That was everybody liked that. You were a Skittle.
Yes.
You were a Skittle. Everybody liked that. They thought that was fun. And it was fun the next day because I had to help you in the shower to clean it all off.
Clean all the marker off.
That was funny too. But so and then we went. Well, by then I was drinking. it was my birthday celebration.
Wait, what?
So and people really were just having fun. The Friday nights at Crazy Winter Night or Crazy Summer Nights always seems to go later because everybody's still fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night, man, it shuts down a little bit earlier because people are not day drinking in the sun all day. So it's kind of funny. So Friday night, people are pretty fucking revved up. I can tell you this. At 1:34 in the morning, the sounds of moanings echoed throughout the campsite. I can also tell you that apparently at 2:34, there were still some going on because I was still somewhere. I'm trying to figure out how to get back home, trying to get back to our cabin. So
I was in bed.
Yeah.
I had to get up to make breakfast.
Yeah. So it was fun. So Friday night, then we had done a porn thing. They had old porn playing. And things got butterflied very, very quickly. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
The really cool thing is that we had it went instantly from no one was watching the porn on the TV because it started turning into real porn like live. A swinger event. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. All of a sudden, I was getting birthday blowjobs. Yeah, right.
Oh,
exactly.
You did get a blowjob in there.
Two. Yeah. Yep. and there was officially midget porn. That was hot. That was awesome. We can't give names, but that was fucking funny. I can tell you this much: I have jack off. I have pictures.
I was in it.
Yeah, I know, because you were. Yeah, you know what? I think we had the two shortest girls at Krazy. Really? Close.
There's another short one in there, but two of us.
Yeah,
yes.
two. We had almost the entire. Lollipop guild there. But but that was hot. And then I at that point in time I got an invitation. That people were kind of dissipating, headed towards places to go fuck. Mm-hmm. And so what that means is everybody was having fun.
Yes.
And what was funny is, so I got an invite to go to follow the light, find the light. Let's just say I got told to go I was invited to go find the light and go party at a camper. So this is one of those unique situations where I had the invite, I had the desire, but the ability was kind of lacking just a scotch.
I actually had a guy that says, "Do you want to go fuck?"
Yeah. Well, that's right, because you weren't in there when I went that. Yeah,
no,
you'd already left.
I knew we were talking about the blinking light.
Right.
So I knew where to find you, but I'm just like, you care? Nope. All right. You know, that's all it fucking takes.
Yeah, ask. You'll be surprised if you ask her one fuck.
So we did our thing, and then
Misty got flogged.
I went and found you.
You found me, yeah. So to get there, I went out of the building, and I was on a mission. I was on a mission from God. I needed to find the blinking light. I knew I needed to find the blinking light. It was very, very important to me. But so again, our good friends Cody and Amanda, and I think
that wasn't until way later though.
No. Yes, no. You were busy off doing other shit. And I think it was I can't remember now. Somebody, there were two other people with them. They were coming by, and I was standing there looking dazed and confused.
No, that was later because the whole Misty water fountain was before that.
No, it wasn't. So I walked out of the building.
Where the fuck was I?
You were off with the guy that had said you were off fucking. You didn't come back and find me in the building. So they came up, and they were headed back to their tent, and Cody, God love him, he's like, "Hey buddy, how are we doing?" I look really, I'm like, "Good." He goes, "What you looking for?" I said, "Blinking lights." I needed blinking lights. And so they like, "Oh, do you want some help?" I'm like, "Okay." And so they actually guided me, took me to the blinking lights, and then they dropped me out because it was Amanda, and I don't remember who the other girl was, because they took me because we were like skipping.
It was probably Misty. It was later. She says it was later because she was telling me about it. That was 3:00 in the morning.
No, this is when I was getting over there. So I was there before you guys got there. So when
No, I know that, but you were sober when I got there.
Anyways, so they helped me to get over there. And the thing is, they delivered me. And you know what? What good friends? How can you go wrong? Not only do they sponsor the event, not only are they good friends, they delivered me and dropped me off at the correct camper and at the correct place where I proceeded to have fun. Where it was a ton of fun.
It's amazing how a story changes.
The fun didn't start until
You're gonna get pissed.
I am, because I was there, so I remember that part.
And after I went to bed, that you had to go to the bathroom, and it was on the way back from the bathroom that you got lost. That's what you told me.
No, on the way after, we were the last ones up, and I was not. I was headed on my way back.
Then
to
was
our
the
place.
Sprinkler thing the next day? No. Because that was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
The sprinkler thing. What in the
Misty.
fuck? Oh yeah, no, yes, that was way earlier. I was there long after you guys had all
but that's
left.
what we were getting to.
You guys were all. I was there before any of you guys got there. I was there before. Was I not there before anyone? Well, maybe, I don't know. Okay, Never mind. I just showed up. At some point in time, I found my way there.
No. It was. She told me. Misty told me it was 3:00 in the morning that they took you back to that camp.
It probably was. I guess.
Because it was before. Because I went to bed by like midnight.
Anyways, all that matters is that I was there at some point in time and I found my way home. Luckily, thank God, for whatever it's worth, I know I had a great time and I appreciate the invite. And I was loaded there, and that's where I had the crown picture on. So it was a good time.
But somebody wanted to hear the sprinkler story.
Well, and you can go ahead and you can tell that part because I was just watching. Danny has the greatest line right there. Absolutely. There's a lot going on there before you got there, but the days all rolled together. That is absolutely.
I'm like going, wait a minute.
That is so awesome.
We went through this thing.
That is so awesome. That's so true.
Because it was like the campground was quiet by the time they took you back.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember it with me, so that's how drunk I was. So go and tell the sprinkler story.
Sprinkler story.
Yeah.
I was asked to sit on a female's face.
Excuse me. Would you like to have a seat?
So I did, and she was proceeding to do a wonderful job. But then it makes me want to eat.
Pussy.
So, yes. So I signaled at Misty. I don't think I signaled. I said, get over
it. Are you sure you wanted to, maybe she didn't want you to say her name?
Talking about the sprinkler.
Oh,
it's
okay.
all good.
Just,
Misty doesn't give a shit.
We always ask permission first. Just saying. Remember that consent form we signed still in play. Go ahead. Lord.
So I pretty much just made her come over so I could eat her out. So I went to town. Well, I was having someone go to town on me. Kind of like a little daisy chain. So all of a sudden, she shoves back. You must have moved.
I was standing up to watch. I was in the way where my chair had been, so I moved out of the way so that everybody could stretch out accordingly.
So then Missy shoves back, and I jump up, and all I see is a spray. I'm like, I don't like to get squirted in the face, so I'm glad she did that.
The best part is, though, the girl that was eating you out was pinned. Well, she was pinned, and so as you.
I didn't think about it at the time.
Yeah, so as you dodge that, because I wish we could have a videotape of like close-up shot because you didn't even say anything, you just jumped up. So I don't even know. I don't know if she looked like what, but I mean. I
don't really remember because all I saw was
she wouldn't be great in a war zone. She just ditched her buddy for herself at that point in time.
I sat up and I saw this. It was a spray. It wasn't a sprinkler. It was a spray, and I just saw it. That was just like, God, I wish I could do that, but not in somebody's face. So I appreciate that.
And Misty did.
So then all of a sudden I looked down. I'm like, oh my God, are you okay?
And what was funny is. Missy she was trying to push away, and she can't hardly breathe, and then you can't hardly because you're laughing. The other person's laughing. I mean, it was fucking. This is how it's supposed to be. It was funny and it was fun, and everybody was laughing and
I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't. Oh, I love it. Great.
And there was a shit ton of people. God, there had to be 20. I don't know how many. I can't count how many. There was a ton of people. All I know was it was awesome, and yes, I think that's when Misty after that got dubbed as a fainting goat because she was like.
All of a sudden, she's like laying down. I'm like,
she was like worn out. Her boyfriend was like poking, and she was gonna make her come again. It was really funny. So it was a. You talk about a kick-ass way to cap off Friday night. That was it. It was fucking awesome. It was hilarious.
It was cool. It was
so
fun.
At some point in time, I managed to make it home.
I need a girl time. So
yeah. So if you're not friends with us on our secret Facebook page, you need to be. You need to find the video that I made Friday or Saturday morning. I woke up Saturday morning. I haven't even watched it. And I was a hungover mess. Oh God. Because you were up and cooking breakfast for everybody.
I was up at like 5:30 every morning.
Crack of fucking dawn. It was it was like 7, and I'm just like, I had to pee really bad. My head was pretty much blowing up, and I was like, and you knew it was going to be a good day. You just knew, and it was, and then because Saturday was the big day. Saturday we had we had breakfast, and then you did a meditation and grounding thing down by the lake. They have a nice lake, so you're like a calming session for people who wanted that. And then we had the cornhole, or as I call it, bags versus cornhole tournament going on. Which
did you call it?
I called it cornhole, and Doug said, hey, for future reference, he goes, it sounds a little less. He goes, we call it bags, playing bags. I'm like, okay, well that's not better.
Okay.
So, but we had tons of participation, and here's what's cool. So their pool and everything is in the back, and the cornhole tournament's going on. So there's people in the pool watching, and there's people sitting on the deck hanging out watching, and then there's people at the camp. They've got a trail that's got the famous truck and tractor that people go out and take pictures by. So there's people out taking pictures. It was a gorgeous day, and there was a huge anticipation in the air because coming up that afternoon after lunch, everybody knew that the first Miss Krazy Casbah MILF winner was going to be named. That the MILF folks with Connection Travel and the Pineapples were going to be there to do our MILF contest. And okay, so again, I want to give a shout out here because they have a system and they know what the fuck they're doing. So Kat came and all of a sudden I can't remember her name. It's horrible.
Fuck.
And last year's
Pam.
Pam, yeah, last year's Miss MILF winner came and then Kim and Phil were there. They're getting everything set up, and they were talking to everybody who wanted to participate. And so the contest. The cool thing is we don't judge the contest. They take care of all that.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome, so that it's completely fair. And I want to give a huge shout out to the MILF contest because it fits everything that Casbah is all about. So here's the thing: most people go, "Oh, well, if it's a contest with people in sexy bodies and whatever, and then that means it must they're probably got to be like 20 and like Playboy plenty." No, that's not how this works. Anybody can win. It's about empowering. It's about empowering women and empowering the beauty of all women, and it's really fucking cool that they do that, and they take care of all of it. So the winner was going to get a free trip to Hito to compete in the national during MILF Week in January, and it was going to represent our club, whoever won, represent us, Krazy Casbah, to compete for Miss National MILF, right? And so I got to tell you, we had 11 ladies. And so the two contests they were doing was the wet t-shirt contest and the booty shake. Booty, 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 booty. So you weren't in the contest. And the Kat and Pam, I guess, warmed the crowd up, right? A little bit.
Oh yeah, you missed that.
Yeah, I missed that.
Hot.
I know. But I was talking to people then, so that was cool. And I was talking, so I was in another room. I could see it, but I wasn't really watching. I was kind of standing out of the way. But the energy, because again, there's all these people in the pool watching, and almost probably 99% of the people that were there were watching the contest, and you could hear the people cheering and everything, and that's so fucking cool. So you watched the contest. So and there was a big kiddie pool.
There was a kiddie pool, and that's what you either dumped yourself with buckets or a hose or whatever for the wet t-shirt part.
Okay. All right.
So you picked a song, and then you did pouring and shaking to this song.
pouring and shaking.
Yeah.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
So there was some people that put a lot of thought to it. When that water hits you, you can't breathe because it is butt-ass cold.
Wait, you're saying the water was really cold? I did not realize this.
Shut up. And they'll find out about it later.
Yeah, we'll get to there.
It was cold, and it was like you really couldn't breathe.
You know this because you ended the show.
In the midst of them doing it, it dawned on me. You know what? Being the A in Casbah, least I could do is say, do you want me to close it off?
Right.
Not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, but I'll close it off. Sure, why not? And, I was planning over on the side with another gal going, I should flip off and I should do this. And did I remember? No, but that's okay. So I went
agrees with you. It's so freaking cold.
Yeah, it was horrible. So, I asked them, I said, can I close it off? Not competing or anything, but can I just close off being the last person? They go, oh, that'd be perfect. So, you know, they go, what song? I said, pick one. I don't care. Now I'm sitting there listening to music today going, how come I didn't pick that? How come I didn't pick that? Dumbass. But they played Fireball.
There you go.
So I danced to Fireball. But it was fun.
It caught my attention because I looked up from inside talking, and all of a sudden you're out in the pool, and I'm like.
So you take a bucket of water and you go, I'm gonna do this slow. It's gonna be hot and sexy. There are nothing hot and sexy about dumping water on yourself. So, you know, I'm like pouring it slow and I'm like, I can't breathe. Holy shit. And then a couple of girls came up behind me and proceeded to dump water on me. Okay.
It was hot and yes. So that was damn cool. So we didn't know the results at this point in time.
No, we were just having fun. Oh, but you came out and he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like,
and
what's going on?
Come here. And he comes out in the middle, and I'm like, put my arms around his neck, and I said, you ready for this? And he goes, what? And I said, catch me, because I'm jumping in your arms. So I wrapped my legs around him. He goes, you know, I can dump you in the pool. And I went, oh, fuck. So I'm trying to get down, but, you know, I had a hold of his neck, so I proceeded to drag him over and dump him in the pool.
Where everybody cheered. She tried to drown me and kill me in the pool, and everybody just cheered.
I didn't kill you. Granted, later I didn't think that was the only pair of shoes you had, and I didn't think that maybe you could have had your phone in your pocket or your wallet was dry. But I'm just like, crap. I'm glad you took that out, because that would have been a disaster.
But I did have my only pair of shoes, which were work boots with me, so it took a while to dry out. But I can tell you this, it was fucking cold. It was damn cold. And yes, I have to remember to keep my mouth shut, very much so, Leia. And apparently, because I went ahead and danced a little bit in there, so Phil has actually went and made a GIF of me doing a dance. You can actually, if you go to the Upside Down Pineapple Twitter page, you can actually see the GIF that he made of me. So I'll own that shit. I'm
you gotta remember to keep your mouth closed. Yeah. I didn't think about that because you're grasping for breath. I just didn't hit my face. I didn't want to get my hair wet.
The girls did though. They got you when they come. They got your hair.
Did. It's okay. I just look like a drowned rat after it. So.
No, that was all good. So it was. So again, a huge shout out to all 11 of the ladies that participated, because that's awesome. And I can tell you already right now, there's already people geared up for next year.
Good.
With this. But so we want to give a huge shout out to our winner, what the fuck am I saying? The first MILF, Miss Krazy Casbah. She's going to be representing us. And remember, if you don't win, you're out of the family. I'm kidding. She's going to be representing us in Hito, and we are so excited. Leia she got a sash and a crown, and she is the first Miss Krazy Casbah MILF, and she's gonna go kick ass in Hito and bring home the hardware.
Yes.
Down in Hito. So if you want to go, we can get you connected on how you can go down and cheer Leia on at MILF Week in Hito. So we are super giddy. And again, you know, I want to thank those guys for all coming out, because.
Do you know how to email Kat?
Yeah.
We're not going there.
But yeah, we're not going there. And Phil.
Granted, it's our show, but we're not going there.
By the way, I just want to know that a future show here in the very near future, we're going to have Kim, which is the other half of the Upside Down Pineapples. We're going to have her on the show, and she's going to get to say my line.
Good.
She's going to get to say my line. So
since you stole hers. But that's all good.
By the way, Phil, where's my shows? Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. So yeah. I got suckered. I got bamboozled. But I want to give a shout out to those guys, because they came a long ways to do this. We're the farthest west affiliate of the MILF Garden.
Missy says she's going to try to plan to see her.
Awesome. There you go.
We need to get a group.
We need to get a group. We need to get a group to go. The army needs to travel, man. We're going to take over the islands. It is what it is. And we'll. Yes. Yes, I can. I very much so can imagine, and all the fucking shenanigans that go with it. But rock on now. One other quick story about, and this is about the girls from MILF. I got that came, Kat and Pam. I got to say this. We love our East Coast. We love our East Coast friends. We really do.
Yeah.
So Saturday night's event, the pinnacle of the Saturday night event is our poker walk.
You gonna get to that already?
Yeah, well, I'll come back too, but is our poker walk, okay? I'm
going to start playing it, pulling a fill if you're going out of order.
And the reason this is such a big deal is the poker walk is a walk through the woods to get shots in the dark.
Poor Cat had on wedges.
Both of them did. our
No,
lovely
the other one had
ladies.
sandals.
But they both had
on
party
wedges.
dresses.
Yeah.
They had clubbing dresses on.
Clubbing.
Now, I want to put this out there. They look damn good.
Yeah, they did.
It was fucking hot as shit. And I certainly, if I would have been like some sort of fucking crazy animal in the woods, I would have numb, whatever. But it definitely was a different apparel. It was, it would have rocked it on a dance floor.
Well, because after the mill thing, they went back to their hotel and got cleaned up.
Yeah, and
so then we had free time. People could do whatever they wanted to, play games, hang out in the pool, whatever.
Until dinner.
Until dinner. So we.
Not all of us had free time. Some of us
you were
had,
in the pool
for a little while. Yes, I got in the pool for a little while, but that wasn't. But I had to get moving because I had a rehearsal.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
Get into that. So we had dinner.
Yes.
And dinner is potluck. Have you seen 100 people bring dishes and where to put them and what to have?
It was like 1950s church social, because here's the thing.
There was so much food.
Everybody had plenty of food.
Yeah.
So think about that. And you didn't have to take little teeny itty bitty portions to make. There was like 4 rows. Somebody, we got an email, and the way they equated it, they said the potluck was the equivalent of Jesus feeding the 5,000 because there was so much food. There was a whole row of desserts. Every fucking.
And they made comment about the next day when you can get up and have dessert for breakfast.
And meats and salads and everybody. And again, it's the community part of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything to share. And for us, we always get to talk. Yeah, I know it's all different. It was not just potato salad, but we get to talk. They do their regular spiel and then they let us talk, and it is very humbling for us when you are standing there in front of all these people that are there and they're excited and they want to be there and they love coming to our events and whatever, and for my birthday and everything like that. So it's incredibly humbling standing in front of all these people. And okay, well, I'll tell one of my highlights in a minute. So anyways, so we had dinner, and no one left hungry. If you left hungry, that's on you. You yeah, no shit. You didn't buy me a Coke, you fucked that up. Yeah. But then I had to get going because we had a.
So then after dinner, clean stuff up, and then you had a vow renewal.
That's right. We had a vow renewal. Now,
Trish and Dawn.
Yes.
They're cute as all get out.
And here's the thing. I actually am an officiant. I actually do this. So it was a real vow.
They wanted some perversion to it.
Right. And we were all naked.
Yeah.
That we were all naked.
Naked.
And one of the coolest things about it is that I asked them if they had anybody they wanted to stand up with them. Mm-hmm. And so Patricia wanted Misty because she'd help do her makeup and everything. Mm-hmm. And Donald wanted Cody because they're from the same town. Mm-hmm. Definite age gap, but different, but knew each other, whatever. And it was so cool walking up to both of them. I went and asked both of them if they would stand up with them. And they were both like fucking honored to get there. So we're all up there naked. And so there's a couple of small changes. So there's a hand ceremony where you hold each other's hands. They wanted to be where they held each other's junk. So
he held her boobs.
He held her boobs. She held
his dick.
And a wedding ceremony gets way funnier when you're holding boobs and dick versus hands going through it. But we went through it. Everybody had a great time with it. And the other thing is, and I don't know if I'll ever. I'll have to be careful forever because at the end, what we had it was, and you may now blow the groom. And she got down and sucked his dick. Yeah. And everybody cheered. And I got to tell you, now, I want to give them a shout out because initially, their initial thing was that she was going to get down and suck my dick. And I said, no, let's do it. This is your special day. Don't let my penis get in the way of it. And they did. But here's what else was cool. So this is a swinger event party. Everybody's drinking, having a good time. You know what? Like, everybody stopped what they were doing. I mean, we had a huge crowd because we did it on the pier on the lake. It was a beautiful setting. Mm-hmm. Everybody is down there.
I got pictures.
Yeah, we've got pictures. Everybody was down watching and cheering. It was special. It was cool. It was enough so that we have people that have requested for future ones to have a new vow renewal. So that was fucking awesome. Something totally different. Love that. They were happy. We were totally happy with that. So that was really, really cool. And then it was well, everything started to speed up then. It was just like, oh my God, you know, like you're just
all
racing.
of a sudden it felt like the sun was setting. We needed to hurry up and get ready for the poker walk.
So the poker walk, there's no flashlights allowed, right? The poker walk, it's one of those things where, we got to kick the butt.
Whatever, we'll run over. The thing that you keep in mind is I think some people didn't know what a poker walk was.
No.
But if you ride motorcycles and know what a poker run is, each stop you get a card and you play a poker hand at the end.
Right. Yeah, different bars, different cards. So in this case, we had tables set up out with different shots, and each one of our sponsors got to pick whatever shot they wanted. So that was cool. So there was a whole wide range of shots. Mm-hmm. You know, they got to pick whatever they wanted, and each one kind of did their own thing. So one of the tables, we had a volunteer from that is a regular out at the Pines, mm-hmm. and they set up theirs because they were practicing to do for the Halloween one to scare people.
To scare people.
We had one where he had like music and like, so they're kind of back in the cove, and their little cove was like rocking. The first one had where they had two different types of shots, and you got a kiss, you got a hug and kiss if you want one there, but we lit the path with 400 glow sticks.
A lot more than last year.
And it was still dark. It was still dark.
But it was cool because we had everybody go in groups of 6 or 10, and we kind of told them when they can go. And then we were the last one, so they knew when the walk was going to be over.
Right. So of course we decided, which is great for us because that was really the first time we got to spend any time together.
So actually, our initial thought was to scare the East Coast people.
Yeah, we were going after you guys. We were going after the MILFs and Phil and Cam.
We wanted it to be really quiet because we were both wearing black. Wanted to be really quiet and scare y'all, but I think it was either Leah or Jim saw us because they were walking with them.
Yeah.
And they saw us, and so we couldn't scare them. It's like, shit. Okay, that ruined that. But
we'll let it slide just this one time, Jim and Leah. We'll let it slide, but next time, throw them into the corn. No, I'm just kidding.
The second group right after that,
God.
we heard them coming, so we stopped.
Oh, Lord.
And then all of a sudden, one guy goes, I'm taking off, and starts running. Well, she runs. She was like within like
She's going to run me over. Like,
well, right between us. I saw her white shirt like when she got up close, and all of a sudden, we're both going, ah! And then she screamed.
We scared the shit out of that poor lady.
We're hugging her because
she was I mean, we like it, and then we're all laughing over in her group, and it was great. People, they heard her scream at different other people's spots around, so people were watching the rest of the way through. So
I felt horrible.
Yeah, Kim. Oh, they're all good. Land called out. Kim was plenty scared. Yeah, because we heard about when they did some lives going home about how she was saying that Phil left her in the cornfield.
Okay, so there was one time I thought
they like all the corn.
When we had first turned around that bend and we were going along the trees.
Yeah.
I heard what sounded like was a cup falling.
Right.
And I'm looking over at the cornfield. I'm not scared.
Right.
Whatever. But I'm looking over at the cornfield and I'm like going, "Where's Phil?"
Yeah, we usually
Where's Phil?
Yeah.
But he wasn't there because they hadn't come up
yet. Yeah, but then we actually,
okay.
When we thought we were going to, then we'd drop back into the cornfield to try to fucking, and then nobody came through. I was like, damn it. So, but here's the poker was great. Then the winner got a free weekend out at the Pines, is what the winner got. And then we did our raffle. Mm-hmm. We had people judging our campsites, which a lot of people decorated their campsites.
We didn't judge it. Somebody that said that they weren't going to do the poker walk were like, "Will you do us a favor?" And they go, "Absolutely." I said, "Walk by, find the ones top three that you like."
Yep.
So we had nothing to do.
We had nothing to do with this way total, and so but a lot of people decorated campsites. All types of everything. So awesome campsite decorations. And then we did a raffle, and we had tons of stuff to give away, and we going through giving stuff away.
You're good with coming up with that stuff from the top of your head.
But a lot of the stuff was, some of the stuff that we gave away, we've got one couple that they met at Krazy Summer Nights 2 years ago, so this is their anniversary. There was one couple there that have been friends of ours, and one of the first people we met in the lifestyle almost 11 years ago, that we used to sit and talk to about when I talk about what you should do long before we ever started Casbah, and have been fucking phenomenally supportive of us through the years. Stood by us all the way through. This is our first Krazy Summer Nights, and all just all kinds of different things. People Best quote of the night. We did the best quote of the night. That was awesome. See if anybody knows this. So what I basically do all day is I shave dog balls. So that one. We had the longest time in the lifestyle. This guy's been in lifestyle. It was there. It's been in lifestyle for 48 years. Newest. I mean, it just a wide range. What made that part so much fun was like a celebration of everybody just being everybody. And not everybody was in there at that point because there's a lot of people fucking already.
Thank God, because that's when Amanda bit it.
Yeah. And she was sober too.
I was sober. I was walking up the stage to get some fucking dessert because my ass needed it, right? And I don't know if I tripped on the wrap that I had on or my sandals and proceeded to partially land in a bucket. I have a nice bruise on my chest from where the bucket hit me. I've got bruises where each step hit me. I have a bruise where my knee went into my other leg. I'm just all bruised up going, wow, I feel like I got in a fight.
Yeah, I got bruises too, but mine for different reasons. Anyways, pretty much. It was just, that kind of ended the official festivities. And Sunday, we have breakfast up there, just muffins, whatever. And then Sunday, our location was great because we basically did like a receiving line as everybody's leaving.
Everybody's leaving. We're right by the gate, and everybody stopped to thank us. And
again, it's humbling as fuck as people are coming by and thanking us for our event and whatever, because really, we say it all the time, and it's really true. Without all of you, we're just Casbah. The crazy part is you guys. That's what makes the fun part. So we're always really, really honored with that. And by the end, we're tired. We're wiped out. But you kind of hate to see it end because it's so much fun. But
have to make it longer.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. So yeah, no shit. So how much fun? So we set a record. 136 people. It's the most I've ever had off the Pines at one time. So because next year is my 50th birthday. And I can tell you I'm not going to have trouble with 50 because I'm excited about whatever. So we have done something we've never done before, which is we have already unleashed and opened up Krazy Summer Nights, the Golden Edition is what it's called, for next year, which is going to be August 5th through the 7th at the Natural Pines. And so today we opened it up, and right now we are actually well over 2/3 full on the campground. It hasn't been up 24 hours. So people are excited, and we are excited because you know what? Here's the deal: go big or go home. Our goal is very simple: 300. That's the magic number.
So let's get to some important shit, and we'll go over an hour, and I really don't give a rat's ass.
Right.
What was your favorite part?
The highlight for me, and we talked about this a little bit, and for me, I have a unique perspective because I get to be up front. I'm like the ringmaster a little bit, and so it was so fucking cool. I wanted to show. I was showing off the group. I was showing off the group to the Pineapples and to MILF and to all of them from the East Coast and all of them from a distance. And I wanted to show how what a group we were, to all of us and to each other. And so when I stood up in front, and again there's people in the pool and people all the way around. It was like almost surreal out of a movie. And I was like, "How's everybody doing?" And everybody kind of cheered. And I'm like, "Fuck that! Come on, give it to me. How's everybody doing?" And everybody was a roar. And then I said we wanted to show a Casbah style, thing. I don't know if I said what I said, fuck yeah or whatever.
Fuck yeah.
I said so on a count of 3, give me a big fuck yeah Casbah style, which is obviously with the middle fingers. And the roar that went up, that was fucking awesome. And you for me, stand there because, from when there was nothing, when there was 5 of us on the page, when we first started to that. And our first Krazy Summer Nights was so small, to where we're at now. It's surreal, and that is such a fucking incredible feeling to watch and how much fun everybody was having, and it makes it fun for me. It's like dad fun. It's fun for me also. So what was yours?
There wasn't like an actual part, but no. We talked. Shut up. We've talked about this. You already know what my
I
answer
know,
is.
but I gotta fucking.
But the sense of community.
Yeah.
Because everybody pitched in to help everybody else.
Yeah.
I had regulars that got up butt ass early and were busting their ass making breakfast with me.
Yeah. Without being asked to.
No, they didn't ask. I think they do it normally. But they're like, okay, this is how we're going to feed them. We're going to do it this way. And it was like just a well-oiled machine.
So much different than in previous years. When there was less
we've
people.
been at that back cabin and I've been cooking breakfast back there and just going, okay, this sucks.
Yeah.
Because I was doing it by myself.
Yeah. It's the feeling of community is insanely fun. You want to be there. I mean, that's the part that the time goes so fast because it's like, holy fuck, what do you mean it's already done?
It's like a big family.
Yeah, it's a big family. And like every family, look, man, there's times we're dysfunctional as fuck. I get it. But we're real. The family's real. And the love is real, and the fucking whatever, leprechaun sex was somebody's favorite. Yeah, absolutely. Which, that was, let me throw that out there. That was a favorite part of mine, but, fucking was fun too, just saying.
What, me and her going at it? Putting on a show?
Well, yeah, but my fucking somebody else was fun too. That was, yeah, but just saying. Mm-hmm. But it was just, it was so cool, and so the thing is this, as Chris said, or Missy said, it was Chad's first. There was a shit ton of people that it was their first time.
There were so many people going into it, nervous as all get out because they'd never been before. And I told a couple of people, I'm like, honestly, 2/3 of everybody have never been here before.
Yeah. It was.
There was only a small number that had been there before.
Yeah, it was astronomical amounts that were new, and they were all varying degrees in lifestyle.
Yeah.
People that had as much years as we have or more that were new, or really new newbies, and all points in between. And again, what a cool thing when that wide spectrum of people can all get along and have fun. Mm-hmm. That speaks volume about the people that attend the event. That's not us.
There was even one guy, we peeked out the window early in the morning, and here goes the guy running around. And he was running. He goes, "Who the fuck is exercising?"
Oh shit! But he did. But rock
he
on.
did.
And he's part of our Healthy Casma page.
Yeah, he is.
And you know what? Trust me, I've got some ideas for that for next year. So, right there's a great line. Misty said talking about her boyfriend. He felt like I was protected and he could relax. Mm-hmm. And you know what? One of the greatest compliments we heard from a lot of people with a whole lot of different life things going on was they escaped it for a weekend. And that's everything from just the busyness of a hectic schedule. That's something the Sunshine said. She goes, she loves she had a chance to be able to just chill out and just relax, to there's some people that obviously that have talked to me about some real serious shit going on in their world right now, and to have the opportunity to just get away and be okay and just be themselves and not have to be anything for just a couple of days, that it made all the difference. Today I've been inundated with, besides people signing up for next year's event, but part of the reason people are signing up is like, I can't wait to have that feeling again, that relaxation to kick off, after a weekend like that where you just felt totally recharged. So how fucking cool is that? To me, that we can provide, we just happen to have a venue that we can provide where you can have that kind of experience. That's awesome.
But of all the people there, even their regulars, I didn't feel like there's if I was having an issue, I could have walked up to anybody. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And said, I need your help.
Yeah. Well, Amber put, what if you've never been to a party like that? That's the best part of it, is that I promise whatever fears or concerns you have when you get there, they will quickly be erased. And I think that's part of what helps with that relaxation is people
or parties. I can't say that for everybody else's.
No,
because I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's the same as the one in Minnesota. I don't know any of that. Yeah. But our group, we make sure we take care of.
Yeah, we make sure. Look, we've talked about it before. It's like it's a clothing optional camp, and the thing is that it's clothing optional, which means you can be as dressed or as undressed as you like. And one of the things is I'm not one that's real comfortable walking around naked. We've had this discussion before, and we have people like you that are. And the thing is,
I don't know if I say I'm comfortable, but I do it because I feel like I can.
The thing is that there's a degree of look. No one, if you don't want to be naked, no one's gonna flip you any shit, because they're not gonna flip me any shit. So, and by the same token, if you want to be totally naked the whole time except for dinner, which is the one thing you have to have clothes on, then rock on. And it's all points. It's all points in between. And Danny put that's how the Pines family is, open arms every week. And that's part of why we go there. We're very fortunate to have a facility like the Pines, the Natural Pines Resort, this close, and to have it. Because for those of you who don't know, most nudist or clothing optional campgrounds are not lifestyle.
Right.
Most of them do not, even if they're adult only, do not want nor allow lifestyle events. In fact, many of them across the country openly say, we do not allow swingers here.
There's some of them that say you can't even walk around with a heart on.
Yeah, and the thing is John and Rhonda are in the lifestyle. They're part of the lifestyle. They are supportive of the lifestyle. So to have a facility like this close that we're able to go to and have these type of events is awesome, and we're very fortunate. And we're very fortunate that our members, when we go out there, it's a compliment, kind of like a dad compliment, right? Because I always get to hear about how our group is really good. They're not disruptive. They don't break things. They follow the rules. They clean up after themselves. But it's about a certain mode, because our people are treated with such respect when they go there that they are respectful in return. And that's, again, we are so fucking fortunate to have a facility like that is willing to work with us and to go ahead and set up a Krazy Summer Nights weekend. And I got to tell you, it was fucking cool as shit to see on their website for that last weekend, no space is available. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be cool to see that all for this next one. So real quick, if you want to sign up for Krazy Summer Nights, we will. I haven't even got the website updated for the newest one yet, but you can go on our website and shoot us an email, and I'll get you the information so that if you want to sign up for Krazy Summer Nights, the Golden Edition.
And you were going to take a week off when you got back.
Yeah, fuck that. The Golden Edition, so Krazy Summer Nights, the Golden Edition is coming. Now, we're getting a lot of people that have asked us what's going on with Krazy Winter Nights. To be perfectly honest with you, we are in the process of evaluating that. Obviously, there's some things in the world in general we have to look at, and we hope to have some answers in the relatively immediate future on what we're going to do with that. But in the meantime, do not delay. Don't look. You don't have to have a camper, and there's only so many camper spots available. So, tent spots, we're going for 300. It's my 50th birthday. We've got some other people. Another gal will be her 40th birthday. And then we got a whole bunch of people with birthdays right around there. So, be a part of this whole thing. Be a part of this, and come party with us. So, it's going to be a good time. So, like I say, send us an email, krazy.casba@gmail.com. And I can get you hooked up on to get you going on there. There is, so people do know, I promised I'd give a shout out to this, and I want to. If you're for local and Casba folks, don't forget about the Island Riders Halloween party, because people have been asking me, do we do Halloween parties? We don't have to put on a Halloween party.
No, but we go to that one.
But we go to that one. So we'll be going to the Island Riders Halloween party, so check that out as well. So, and then you can get that on our website or email us, and I'll get you information for that also. So, and I wanted to let people know, because that party, they get so many blocks of rooms to the hotel, it's almost full out of rooms. Wow. So it's going to be solid. Okay. So, but guys, I wanted to say thank you very much again. We ran a little bit late. Thank you so much for for coming and supporting us and being a part of Krazy Summer Nights. And get signed up for this next one. Help me celebrate my 50th birthday. It's gonna be a memorable one. I'm going to be hiring people to and don't worry, I will know. Legos, do not set Krazy Winter Nights for January 22nd through the 29th. That's right. If you want, that's actually a good one. If you want information, January 22nd through the 29th is MILF Week at Hito. That's where they compete with the Connection Travel MILF Week, and that's where our girl Leia is going to go down and kick ass and take names and bring home the trophy. So if you want information on how to go there and support Leia, let me know, and we can get that taken care of as well. Oh, great. Rob left here that Jen says my Packers shirt is in. I'm a Colts fan. I wore my Colts shirt. I got a bunch of shit. Yeah, it's all right. We let it all slide. Anyways, fuckers. Just kidding. Actually, I can't wait for my Packers shirt. So, with that being said, again, shout out ASN Lifestyle Magazine. Don't forget to check them out. 3 million swingers can't be wrong. Our good friends at SmokingMeatsBarbecueTreats.com. Get their stuff. Tell them Casba sent you, and get their rubs. You'll never get a better meat rub than you will from Nebraska and SmokingMeatsBarbecueTreats.com. Hey, if you want some of our stuff, I don't know, we sell some shit here every now and then. Go to FullSwapShop.com. And finally, don't forget to check out our show on FullSwapRadio.com, or there's an app for that. I'll be damned. We're on every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Over 40 incredible shows. Download the app. Check them all out today. But remember, we're the coolest. Anyways, with that going on, I don't want to lose my family. With that going on, doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever motherfucking will at the Summer Nights or anytime. Casba style, out.
Bye.